Hi children, welcome to another Foodie Friday. Now today we're going to make some pinwheels and we're going to make some with different toppings. So the first thing you need, the first thing you need to do is wash your hands. I've just washed mine. Remember, happy birthday, twice, give them a good wash, then you're good to go. First thing you need is some puff pastry. I got this one from Aldi, it's 69p, very cheap. You can make your own puff pastry, but to be honest, it's a little bit tricky, so I would go with this one. And this is what it looks like. Nice big roll of puff pastry. It's already rolled out for you, so we're not even going to have to roll it because this is the right length. So put it down, can you just see? Down there. My phone's being a bit silly today, let's move over there. Okay, so you move it all out like that. Nice and flat, nice big rectangle shape. Now the first one we're going to do is a savoury one. So we're going to do ham, cheese and tomato puree with a bit of spinach. You can put whatever you like in your pinwheel. I made one last week with bacon and cheese. You can put tuna in. You literally can put anything you like in. But for the base, I'm going to use tomato puree. This one's been well used. And I'm just going to squeeze, so we can see, 2 little lines there. And then I'm going to take the back of the spoon and just smooth it all over the pastry. I might need a little bit more actually. So I don't want to make it too tomatoey because it's quite strong tomato puree. So if you don't like tomatoes, you might be better not putting that in. But I do like tomatoes, so that's okay. I'm going to put a little bit more on the end. Smooth it all over. There you go. So all of your rectangle is full of tomato puree. As I say, you don't need that if you don't want it. The next thing I'm going to put on is some slices of ham. Now, so last week I used bacon, but I'm going to use ham today. So you just put your ham along the rectangle. I'll move the camera when I've done it so you can see it. And then make sure you cover all the rectangle, otherwise you'll just have a very tomatoey piece of pastry and you don't want that. There we go. I'm just going to put a last piece on the end there. That was nice and cheap ham as well, you don't need expensive ham for this. There you go, fill in a few gaps. There we go, can you see? Covered in ham. The next thing I'm going to do is cover it in grated cheese. Now again, you don't need to put cheese in, but the cheese does make it all nice and sticky and it binds it all together. But if you don't like grated cheese, or any cheese, then I'm sure you don't need to put it in. You can put whatever you like in this. There we go, grated cheese all over the ham. And then, just to make it a little bit healthy, I'm going to put some leaves of spinach on the top here, because I like spinach. There we go. It looks a little bit like a pizza, doesn't it? Like a pizza base. Can you see there? Now the other thing you could put on, you don't have to because I'm thinking you probably don't like this. I quite like whole grain mustard and I perhaps should have put this on the bottom. I'm just going to spread a little bit over the leaves. Give them a little bit of flavour on the top. There we go. Now this is the fun bit. Now we're going to roll it into a long, we're going to make it into a big tube really. So at the end, when you're at school, they told you to score the end with a knife like that, just to make a line to start your, well, it used to be a jam roly-poly then, but you don't need to do that. You don't want to. And then you just roll it. Do it quite tightly. If you do it tightly, there won't be any gaps then when it's cooking. And it's quite good fun. It's like rolling Play-Doh. I'm sure you've all had a go at that at school, haven't you? Keep rolling nice and tight. All the way along. Oh dear, mine hasn't gone very well there. And then, it's not that tight actually, but you can see it's like that. Then you have to put it in the fridge. So you wrap it back up in the paper that it came in, look. Going too quickly there. Wrap it back up in the paper and you put it in the fridge for 15 minutes just to set a little bit so it's easier to cut in a minute. I'm going to put it in the fridge in a minute because I'm going to show you going to wipe the top down. I'm going to show you how to make one with a sweet filling, which I suspect you might be more interested in. We'll see. So take your pastry again. Here's the box of pastry. Comes in a roll with paper on, look, so roll it out on the paper. Now this one, I'm going to cut it into two. I'm going to make two short ones. So I'm going to go straight down the middle there. And this one, this first one here, I am going to put, I've had a request from my son. He wants me to put some crunchy peanut butter on this one. Now obviously if you are allergic to peanuts or any sort of nuts, you do not use this one. So this is peanut butter. Spread it all out like you did with the tomato. You can also use jam, that's a much, let's see if I've got another spoon. Yeah. Jam is much easier, it does turn out like a jam tart or something like that, a jam pie. So jam would be a very easy one to do. But you could also put like desiccated coconut, if you liked coconut on there. You could put some marshmallows and chocolate in. And it would turn like a schmore. Is that what they call them? American schmores. Put a bit more peanut at the end because we don't want to, make sure you get to the ends, otherwise you're going to have a mouthful of just pastry when you get to the end, and that might not taste very nice. There we go. And then on the top, as I say, this is my son's recipe, not mine, because I don't think I'll be able to eat this. I'm going to put some chocolate. So it's going to be a bit tricky, but just spread the chocolate all over the top of your peanuts. So this is going to be a chocolatey peanut butter delight. Or maybe not, depending whether you like chocolate and peanut butter, I suppose. It's going to be very sweet, I think. So that's that one. There you go, see if we can hold it up. Can you see it there? Chocolate peanut butter. And then we're just going to do exactly the same. Start it off, roll it up as tight as you can. Ooh, this one's all sticky. There we go. Got a bit wrong there, look, can you see? Chocolate and peanut. And then this one, I'm going to put chocolate on again for the base. Just this one is for me because these are what things that I like. I do like peanut butter, but I think it might be a little bit sweet. We'll see. So chocolate spread again on the base. If you don't like nuts, just buy a chocolate spread that hasn't got nuts in. So don't buy Nutella. Or you could use golden syrup, but I think it'd be very sweet and it might run all over the place if you did that. But you could do this chocolate with marshmallows because they just melt in the middle, wouldn't they? That'd be nice. I can't get this all over because I'm running out of chocolate spread. I'm going to use my finger there. Don't forget I have washed them. Oops. There we go. Right, chocolate. I'm going to suck my finger and wash them quickly. Nice to have a bit of chocolate in the middle of your cooking. Now I have got some mashed up banana that I'm going to put on top of the chocolate. Just along there. Spread it all over. I think one banana will be enough. Maybe two might have been better, I don't know. There we go. Do you know what? I'm going to get another banana and mash it up because I think two bananas might be a bit tastier. So you just get a banana with a fork, give it a good mash. Nice soft banana is better than, you know, if it's not very ripe, it might be a bit hard. And then put that on the top there. That's a bit better. There we go. All up to the ends. And the same again. Start at the end. Nice tight roll. Pretend you're rolling Play-Doh. Ooh, this one's really squidgy. There we go. I think some banana's going to come out the end and squidge everywhere. There we go. And then again, we roll these two up again into the paper and put them in the fridge for about 15 minutes. And then I'll come back and show you what to do then. See you in a minute. Bye bye. Hi again, children. I've got the pinwheels out of the fridge and now I'm going to cut them up. I hope you can see my camera's been a bit weird today and I can't quite get the angle right. So I'm going to cut them into about 1.5 to 2 centimetres across like that. Just cut straight the way down with a nice sharp knife. Depends how thick. If you want thin ones, actually, you could do thin ones, but I'm doing about 2 centimetres across, all the way down. Make sure you cut right through the pastry. Make sure you don't cut your fingers off because that wouldn't be good. And then the two end ones aren't always the best, but the middle ones, if I can show you one. Can you see the ham, the tomato, the cheese and the spinach? Then we're going to put all those on a baking tray. So put them all out on here. I don't know if you can see that there, can you? There we go. I've lined my baking tray with parchment or baking paper because I don't like to get the trays all messy because then you have to wash them. So that two end pieces might not be the best. All the rest should be absolutely fine. And then we're going to put them in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes on, my oven is gas, so it's 200. I'm not sure what that is in electric. And then I'm just going to give the knife a quick wipe. And then we'll cut the others as well and see what they look like. There we go. So this one is the chocolate and peanut. So let's see what this one looks like. This is obviously much smaller because we've had to cut the pastry in half. Another nice thing to put in here actually is cinnamon. If you like cinnamon and sugar, brown sugar, you can make what are they called? Cinnamon whirls, are they? I think they're called. There's the chocolate peanut ones, quite small, but they'll be okay. Now I think I made a bit of a mistake with this banana one. I perhaps should have kept it to one banana, but my love of bananas meant I put 2 in, so I think it's a bit gooey and I've not made one of these before. So let's see what happens. Ooh, it's not looking good. Can you see when I slice it, the banana's coming out? So my tip for you, if you're making a banana one, only use 1 banana because these are very gooey. I think they'll cook okay, but they don't look great, let's be honest. So I'll come back in about 20 minutes and we'll see what they look like cooked. See you in a minute, bye. I've just got these out of the oven about 10 minutes ago. They did take longer than 20 minutes. The pinwheel ones with the ham and spinach and cheese and tomato are fine. The chocolate and peanut ones are fine, but the banana ones taste amazing but look absolutely shocking. So have a go, children, next week. Let me know which ones you've made. Honestly, they're so easy. Tell me what you put in your fillings and then send me a photo when you've made them. See you next time. Bye.